Hello everyone, this is Truth Be Told Tarot and I am back with another timeless pick a card reading. So today's topic is going to be about what your intuition has been trying to tell you about a particular situation that you are currently facing right now that is probably tricky or difficult or dilemmatic for you. Now, I got the idea for this pick a card reading because I'm currently facing some sort of a catch-22 situation in which I don't know what action to take, what choice to make regarding the situation. And even though I am a tarot reader and I can give advice to people, when it comes to my own situation, I often have a hard time listening to what my intuition says about what I should do in this situation, even if I already use my tarot decks to help me find the answer, because I'm too biased and I am too emotionally close or attached to the situation that it hinders me to listen to what my guides, what my intuition wants me to do about it. So it makes it hard for me to listen to what they have to say. And I believe that this is not a problem for just tarot readers, but also for all of you. So I hope this reading can at least give you some guidance or clarity. But I want you to remember that this is a general reading and I read for so many people, and maybe the message will not resonate for everyone's specific situation. So my advice is that if you have a very dilemmatic situation, go get a personal reading, because then the reader will be able to tune in just for your situation, okay? But if you cannot afford it now, it's okay. I hope this reading can still help anyway. So yeah, we have three piles as usual. This is pile number 1, 2, and 3. So as I have been doing lately, I will start from pile number 3 and then 2 and then 1. And the reason I've been doing this is because I also watch pick a card readings myself, and usually I pick number 1 and 2. So I'm a little bit biased, you know, when it comes to pile number 1 and 2. And so in order to avoid my energy bleeding into the reading in pile number 1 and 2, I will start with the furthest pile first and then going backward, so that I will become more detached when it comes to your pile, and I will be able to deliver your reading with as much detachment as possible, okay? So yeah, choose the pile that you are most drawn to, and the timestamp as usual will be in the description box and in the comment section. So go ahead, after you choose, just click the timestamp to your chosen pile. Hi, pile number 1. So if you are drawn to the first pile or this Crystal Vision Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading on what your intuition has to say to you about your current situation that probably you have ignored or you fail to listen to. So like I said in the intro, sometimes when we are deep in a situation that make us feel I almost said complicated. I mean conflicted. We are often too emotional, too emotionally attached to the outcome, too emotionally close to the people and situation, that sometimes we fail to listen to what our intuitions say about the truth of the situation and how we can face and resolve it. So hopefully this reading will help you gain some clarity on that. But remember that this is still a general reading, even though you have piles to choose from, and people in pile number 1 probably have slightly different situation, because I will just read your general energy. So if you want a precise answer to your about your current situation, book a private reading maybe with me or with somebody else, okay? So let's begin by seeing your current situation. I wonder if I should use this Dark Mirror Oracle. Maybe not. Let's just go with tarot like the other piles. So actually you are the last pile that I read. So lately I have been doing the same thing as Gracie May Tarot. I read from pile number 3 and then 2 and then 1. And that's because personally, I always pick pile number 1 and 2 when I watch pick a card reading myself. So I don't want to start with pile number 1 because I'm afraid that I will read myself mostly. So yeah, so I switch things up. So yeah, let's start with seeing your overall energy. So I'm calling the power of God, universe, spirit guides, angels, and archangels of everybody who watch pile number 1, excluding myself. Please read the energy of pile number 1 and please tell us about their current situation, the general energy of their current situation, please. The general energy of the current situation that they are facing. Wow, okay. Okay. Should I... Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I will stop there. And by the way, I'm going to cover the naked figure in the devil card because, you know, YouTube and censorship. Oh my god, I hate it when I cannot find a slice of paper to cover things with. Okay, hang on a minute. Well, actually there are no boobies there, but yeah. And we have the 9 of Wands as your last card on your current situation. So you have been very interesting. You have been, it's like your energy is very tight about something. It's like you don't want to let something go, even though when you are in this limbo state, when you are in this relaxed state, you know that you have to let that situation go. But maybe you cannot see what that situation is because this hangman, they are in like very uncomfortable situation, but it's like they close their eyes because they cannot put their finger on what got them there. It's like they don't know how they got there and how to release themselves from that situation. So part of the reason is that you are clinging too tightly on something, and maybe that's your clinginess to that something is the thing that makes you unable to see that you have let go. No, sorry, that you have to let go of something related to that something that you are clinging on to, you know. So let's say you are, yeah, it's like you are fighting against your intuition with the 9 of Wands here. It's like with this 9 of Wands, it's like you are guarding this fiercely. And with the Devil card, it's like you want, it must be something, an outcome that you want so much that you won't accept other alternatives, you know. So let's say you want this job in this company so bad. Okay, no, that's not a good example. Okay, say you have a relationship with someone and this relationship makes you uncomfortable, or you stay in an environment or in a home or a house with your parents or with people that make you feel uncomfortable, and you know that you have to move out from there somewhere else, but because you are already like maybe you have stayed there for a long time and you don't want to go through the hassle of finding a new place, finding a new job, or you just don't want to confront this person, so you kind of hold back. Like, see, there are a lot of options here. This Faye, I think it's a Faye, she's holding on tightly to the 4 coins when below her there are a lot of gems and even a gold. Yeah, gold and gems, gemstones. And if she would just let go, she will see that she has so much more, or there are so much more out there. And yet there is something about these 4 coins that make you feel comfortable, that you just don't want to let go because you are attached to them. Yeah, and you look at that, the devil. It's like you are being lured into this situation with the devil, with the Pied Piper. I remember the song Pied Piper by BTS. Something about the lyric is that I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to, I don't know what, it feels, the lyric feels seductive, but it's like, I'm going to lure you and then I'm going to ruin you, or something like that. And this is exactly the situation that you are facing right now. And it's like you don't want to stop listening to the devil's temptation because it feels so good. It's like a guilty pleasure, a place, an environment, a job, a relationship that you are almost addicted to, but it also makes you feel, it's like, I don't know, it's like the hangover after you drink alcohol. Like when you drink alcohol, it seems like you can forget everything. You can forget your problems, but the next morning you feel worse. Something like that. Wow, this is certainly my pal. I should start listening to my own advice anyway. So that is your situation. That's what your intuition is trying to tell you about the situation. Now I want to see what is this thing that you have been so attached to. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles? What is it that pile number 1 has been attached to that they refuse to see? Okay, this is like, it's going to vary from person to person, but for a good number of you, this is passion. And it makes sense because we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. I'm going to be very honest here for you, and I'm going to tell you what I feel about my current situation. So I have this passion for reading tarot, and I don't want to let it go. And I want to make it my main career, and I have been fighting for it for years. But what happened was, my clients start to dwindle, even though I feel like my reading ability is getting better. I'm getting better and better at reading the cards. But for some reason, my clients dwindle. Like my regular clients, they never come anymore. Even though I believe that when I deliver readings to them, I was convicted that I delivered the right message. I could feel it, even though they didn't always give me the feedback. And I'm beginning to question whether I should do something else and this should just be a hobby. But it's like I'm in denial and I still want to do this. Now, I'm not discouraging you. If you are a tarot reader yourself, I'm not discouraging you to stop reading tarot. But if you are in this situation, it's in the same situation as I am, then maybe you should kind of meditate on it and really honestly ask questions to yourself. Is this career, yeah, I think for a lot of you this is about career. Is this career going to take me where I want to be in the end? What is most important for me? Is it this burning passion? Or like, is it something else that I try to achieve through this thing I'm doing? For okay, another message coming is that if this is not a passion that doesn't go anywhere and you refuse to let go of it, it's like you spend a good amount of your time on it, even though it doesn't give you anything. It's like it's just your passion. I know that this sounds counterintuitive, but it feels like that. But if that message doesn't, if you feel that message doesn't resonate, then this is just like this go 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 mentality. It's like you keep doing things recklessly and you refuse to acknowledge that you have been reckless and that you should backtrack. Or you have been overworking yourself, you have been burning yourself out. So for example, again, if you are a tarot reader, you have been like recording videos day and night, and even though you enjoy recording videos, if that videos eat up a lot of your time and they don't give you anything back, like clients or revenues, and you don't have anything else to fall back on, it's like you will enjoy it less. And yeah, it's like what Kino Tarot said about, she said once that even though I'm a tarot reader, I'm a spiritual worker, if I force myself to do tarot reading like every day, I will enjoy it less because it starts to feel like work. Yeah, so for some of you, it's overwork. For others of you, this can be something that you keep pursuing because you want it, but you never got it, and you don't want to accept other alternatives. Say you want to become an actor, and you have studied acting, and you have auditioned everywhere, but for years, maybe months, no, not months, but years, say, you are always rejected, and the rejection alone is a sign, especially if you have been receiving offers to do something else, like maybe singing or something related to performing, but not acting. And maybe deep within your heart, you have considered this other option or these other paths, and you feel like, if I take that path, actually maybe I can make it. But your attention, your ego, maybe, I don't know, have been so absorbed to this one thing that you feel like will be your end all and be all, and you don't want to let it go, even though like there are already red signs that you should stop. So the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is a very effortless energy. It's like you just do things following where your intuition is leading you, your inclination, okay? Your inclination, not your heart, because your heart is burning with this passion that is not being reciprocated. But with the Nine of Cups, it's like you take it easy, you slow down, you take time to enjoy life, and suddenly the answer will come to you. And then suddenly you will realize, oh, okay, this doesn't make me feel happy anymore. Maybe I should let it go. And maybe when you are in this state of relaxing, it's going to feel easier for you to imagine to let this go. Like it won't feel as hard. What makes it feel hard is that you keep wanting to hanging on it when it's actually much easier to let it go. So again, this can be anything, but maybe for a lot of you, this can be career. I just played the deck and we have the Unknown card. So this is telling you your destiny lies somewhere else. And don't be afraid, because it is going to be something that you feel natural about. Like it won't be something that you have to learn from scratch, or if you have to learn from scratch, like you can master it in no time, because I believe that God and the universe will not make something that is not our thing our purpose. And we can have multiple purposes. So maybe you are good at, say, acting, but for some reason, there is something better that you will also love, but will also give back to you. And which is probably healthier for you because, like, again, if you become an actor, for example, you have to work day and night. Sometimes you don't sleep. Sometimes you have to do extreme things, to portray the character, and your physique maybe is not up for that. So God Universe is trying to lead you somewhere else that is more effortless for you. And it will feel effortless if you listen, if you don't resist, okay? Well, that alone is already a message. Okay, so pile number one's intuition. Can you help pile number one in, can you tell pile number one what action they should take to let go of this effortlessly? What they can do right now to slowly let go of this? The unknown card again. Trust in the unknown. What they can do to slowly let go of this, because apparently this has been difficult for them. Maybe, yeah. Tell them what they need to know about this. Something flip, isn't it? I don't know. Four of Wands. Okay. So I think for some of you, maybe the reason you have been directed to go somewhere else is because you are destined to meet the love of your life, with the Four of Wands. Or it's like you will get more recognition or success from the other path, Anything else we should know? Pile number one's intuition. Oh, you got two. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. I think these are the important ones. And look at that, Two of Cups. So maybe you have been led away from this path because the other path is going to take you to union. And if this doesn't convince you to let go of this Four of Pentacles, I don't know what will. Because I know that a lot of you love readings about love. So, okay, hang on. I'm going to replace my LED lamp because the battery is running out. There, that's better. Okay, so let's flip over these cards. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. You have received a better offer. Consider it. Consider it because you don't know what will wait you on the other side. Don't think that you are born to just do one thing, okay? Maybe you need to check pile number two as well, because pile number two is born to do or experience life in all forms. Judgment. It's like I don't even need to look at these two cards, but let's see what they are. Yeah, Page of Swords and Temperance. It's like if you have a difficulty like letting go of this right away, you can at least research about that other thing, that this other path, and then give it a try, like if there is somebody offering you to work full-time on a different career field and you are hesitating, you can start by becoming an intern first or doing it part-time. Temperance, it's like mixing different things, multitasking, testing the waters, see? Testing the waters and see if you like it. And if you start to like it, it means that it is the path that you should go towards. And I think this other thing is your calling. I mean, this card cannot be any clearer. It's Judgment Day. It's a wake-up call. It's time for you to let go of this. It's almost like your intuition is like almost screaming at you to please, please, please listen to us just this time. Give it a try. Give it a try. You don't have to jump right away if you cannot just yet. You can try it like slowly dabbling on it. And then if you like it, you will slowly detach yourself from this obsession, this first obsession that you feel you cannot let go of. Whew, okay, so even if you this is not bringing you to your lover, this is like meant to be. Like you are going to love this, regardless of whether you will meet your soulmate there or not. See, Seven of Pentacles. This is something that you actually already have a skill set on. But maybe you are like, I don't know if I want to, and you go and do this other thing, but it's like, it's not the right fit for you. Maybe you should watch my other pick a card, the career you want versus the career you need. Like maybe there is something there for you. Yeah, it's like you don't even have to start from scratch because you already have some skills in this. Yeah, Queen of Swords, be objective, be clear. I think your mind is not clear at this moment, so you need to clear your mind. You need to, yeah, you need to take a rest, like that Nine of Cups card, like take a break. And just enjoy life and let go of all your routines and see what enlightenment comes toward you. Yeah, it's like you are just comfortable being here, like waiting for things that never come. I don't know who this King of Cups is, but maybe they can give you some advice, or maybe this is your person. But it's like you feel like I just need to be patient, but it never comes. But yeah, Six of Pentacles and Three of Swords, like yeah, this is not going to be. It's like this thing you are obsessed on. It's not going to give you. It's not going to give you the energy you put into it back, and soon it won't be long before you run out of energy. Okay. Wow, all right, so that was so quick. I felt initially I wanted to pull a Dark Mirror Oracle for you, but I don't think it's necessary, so I think I will just pull some Oracle cards to close your reading because it's pretty straightforward. This is what your intuition has been telling you to do. No, not more, not less, okay? I'm glad this reading finished quite quickly. Okay. Because pile number 2 was wild. It was like 45 minutes or something, I don't know. And I tried to make my video less rambling, less than 2 hours if I can, because I know that not many people want to watch a pick a card reading that long, unless it interests them, like love or something. So anyway, pile number one's intuition, please give them some last advices that they haven't been. Yeah, transformation. Yeah, you need to live your old life, your old obsession, because in this other path, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying that it's going to worth it. It's going to pay you back more, and it's not going to be as bad as you thought. Okay, so you are in this stage where you are in a limbo, and then you will have to let go of this, and it may feel like shitty, but after that you will realize that, after you let it go, you are free. I mean, you think that you are deep in love with something or someone, but actually you are imprisoned by your obsession of them, by your passion towards them. when actually there are a lot of other things that can bring you abundance and happiness. So when you transition from your current mindset to that mindset, it's transformation. And yeah, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 is usually the card of completion of something. 8 of Cups is leaving what is no longer satisfy you, what no longer makes you happy as it was the first time. And it's hard, but it's going to worth it. It's going to worth it, because you being free from that means that you will no longer carry this burden. Like obsession can be a burden, you know. It's like you don't want to be there anymore, and your heart knows it, but it's like your attachment to this thing like keeps you there. It's like being imprisoned in underwater castle, having to tell the king or the queen 1001 stories. You know, something like that. My home is my castle at the bottom of the deck. So see, this is like giving me the 10 of Wands energy. You are carrying something, the burden of your obsession, the burden of a dream that is actually not the dream that you will like in the end. Like this can be the promise of fame, or there is a certain kind of illusion about this with the Devil card, and you don't see it, but you feel the burden, and you have to let it go in order to fly. Yeah, stranded. As long as you are attached to this, you cannot get down. But once you let go, you will soar. Okay. Oh yeah. So if pile number 1 follow this advice, what will happen? Or any other advice for pile number 1? Any other advice for pile number 1, please? Ooh. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. Yeah, you start to long for something else or someone else. Maybe this soulmate for some of you. But it's like you are still holding on so tightly to this thing that doesn't work. So, yes, listen to your intuition this time, okay? And the last oracle card that I want to pull for you is from the Oceans deck. So, this deck is so big, so I'm going to shuffle off camera. I hope there will be one flipping over very quickly because pile number 2 or 3 takes a while to get a card from this deck. So for pile number 1, please give them one less practical advice, Spirit. Or pile number 1's intuition, give them one less practical advice. I just need one card. Please give us a flip over. Thank you. Give us a flip over. Ooh, thanks. Oh, it's the same card as pile number 3. Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You may be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. I think this is like, this is saying more about this obsession. It's like you are too quick to conclusion that you are meant to do this. Missing some important details. Yeah, it's like there are some things that you don't see about your current situation that you have to open your eyes and look at them very honestly. And yeah, pay attention, listen to the Spirit. So I just want to get a different card for you because I don't want it to be like exact same message as pile number 3 because it's a different situation. Can we get another card that is closer to pile number 1's specific situation, please? Just one card will do, thank you. This one card will do. An advice for pile, last advice for pile number 1. Number 1 situation. Same card again. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Okay, I give up. Yeah, that's your message. Shedding the old. This almost fell, but it didn't. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure, so you will be able to see new prospect. Yeah, new prospect. This is what you fail to see. That's why you have to see the overall environment and the missing details, like the things you overlook. Okay. So that's for you, pile number 1. So I hope this resonate. I hope this help. If you love this reading, if it helps you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. And if you want a personal reading, I can be reached at my contacts below. And I also have Instagram account where I upload pick a cards. I don't upload on YouTube, so make sure you check that out as well. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So if you are drawn to the second pile, or this tarot of the divine, this is going to be your reading on what your intuition has been trying to tell you about your current situation that you probably have missed. So like I said in the intro, sometimes when we are facing a very difficult or dilemmatic situation, we can be too emotionally attached to the outcome, or we can be too emotionally close to the situation and the people involved in it, that we probably cannot hear clearly what our intuition is trying to tell us about the truth of that situation and the action that we should take about the situation. So hopefully this reading can give you some general guidance. Now please keep in mind that this is still a general reading, even though we already have 3 piles, but there are so many of you, and probably not all of you will resonate with the message. So if you feel like the message doesn't resonate with you, maybe you want to check another pile, or maybe you want to consider booking, like, you know, private reading, maybe with me or with somebody else, so that the reading will correspond really specifically to your particular situation. Okay, so okay, let's start by asking your intuition, or maybe asking your higher self or asking your guides, I don't know, what your current situation is. So let's highlight your situation first. Maybe 3 cards will be enough. Okay, for everyone who choose pile number 2, God, universe, spirit guides, angels, and archangels, of people who are drawn to pile number 2, can you please highlight what their current situation is in general? What in general is the current situation pile number 2 is facing right now, or he is having a dilemma about? What is their current situation that they are having a dilemma about for pile number 2? For pile number 2, their current situation that they need some advice or guidance about. Okay, too many choices. Alright, I think 3 should be enough. Maybe we will clarify some cards. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and 10 of Wands. My first thought is that your mind is a little bit scattered because we have the 10 of Wands, and 10 of Wands is usually about having too many things that you want to do, or take on too many things in your plate that depletes your energy. And this is also like with the Seven of Cups, this is kind of indecisiveness. It's like you want to have it all. You are not focusing. Apologize, I have my window open. So, and it's still afternoon, so there will be sounds of motorcycles and everything. But yeah, I think you are currently a little bit indecisive about what is it that you want to do the most, what is it that you want to focus on. This can be about career, this can be about education, this can also be about everything. Like maybe you cannot decide whether you want to prioritize finding love, or whether you want to prioritize your career or your family or your finances. Maybe you want to improve your finances, you want to become a millionaire, and or maybe you want to work on something that you love, regardless of how much it will earn you. Or maybe you just want to find love, and it's like you are confused and you end up doing different a million things at once, and it's like it burns you out because your energy is scattered, it's not focused. And so the result is like, the result is not maximum. Okay, it's you don't get the best result. And we have the Four of Cups. So usually the Four of Cups is about it usually shows a person who already has 3 cups, but they are bored with their cups. It's like, oh, these 3 cups, these 3 relationship, they don't satisfy me anymore. And there is a fourth cup coming, but the person is already like, this is going to be just the same like the last ones, things like that. Usually it's about people who are already like tired or bored with a certain situation or with certain relationship. We do have a lot of cup cards here, because at the bottom of the deck, the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is about your holy grail. What is it that you want the most? What is your soul calling? What calls to your heart the most? Whether it's finding your soulmate, you're finding love, or whether it's starting your own business in a field that you really love the most, doing making money doing what you love, or whatever it may be. So I think the reason you are so confused is because you are distracted by the surface appearance of these things. Say you like to see celebrities who are successful in their marriage or love, or you like to watch romance movies or read romance books, and you want to have a fairy tale romance. But the reality is that romance is not about all sunshine and rainbows. It is about, I think I will link down below if I can remember. Dr. Nicola Pereira, I think, I'm sorry if I butcher her name, but she is a holistic psychologist, I think. And she tweeted the other day about the difference between falling in love and being in love. Being in love means that you are no longer attracted to just the beautiful things about love that are often exaggerated, like the romantic moments, the sweet moments, you know, the feeling of your heart beating fast because of your significant other, you know. Being in love means that you accept that person wholly, with all their flaws, and during the process of you being with this person, there may be certain things about them that you realize and which you dislike, but you have to adjust to that, and you have to kind of meet in the middle, and you have to learn to accept each other's differences. Or maybe your person likes a glamorous life and you like a simpler life, and yet you love each other, so you try to make it work. And it's not an easy process. It will take you like a lot of maybe arguments, and sometimes when your person, or when your person is cannot give to you as much as you do because they have their own issues, it's like you have to understand that, and you have to accept this part. So it's literally like in sickness and health, whether richer or poorer, I mean, take that vow seriously. So love is not just about all the shiny glowing things, and it's the same about job. Like maybe you want a high profile job, but what that job entails, maybe you have to do things that you don't like. Maybe you have to spend less time with your family, even though you can probably give them a lot of financial security and maybe a life of luxury, but there is always a risk. But the thing is that you should stop looking at the surface and seeing what is the point of like the thing that you want. If you want love, then you have to also accept all the hard things that comes with love, all the hard things that come with partnership. I really should link the article under your pals timestamp so that you will understand fully what I mean. So yeah, so I think this is why you are confused, because you only look at the surface. So you need to look within you. And yeah, see the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like, this is like a self-reflection and being in connection with your ancestor. I think particularly for this deck, I see this as connecting with your ancestor, your spirit guides, yeah, the higher beings that you believe, and ask for guidance as to what is the one thing that you are willing to go all in about, and focus on that. Make that your priority. Okay? And Cups is all about love. And it's not superficial love. Okay? These cards are, like in these two cards, the Cups look very superficial. It's like a genie lamp. Like they can grant your wishes, but there's no guarantee as to what it will entail. Like when Aladdin asked the genie to make him like a prince, but in the end, the genie cannot guarantee the consequences of Aladdin lying to Jasmine, and Aladdin cannot act as a prince because he is not a prince, he just pretends to be one. So it's all surface appearance. Not all that glitters are gold, including love. But if you really want to have a soulmate, if you really feel this pull to find your soulmate and to become a partner with them, then you should be ready for everything that comes with that, including the less pleasant aspects. So really ask your heart, what is it? What is it that makes you that what is it that you are willing to sacrifice everything for? And the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is often also referred to as the Don Juan archetype, in which they only glorify the journey to find love. But once they have found that love, it's like I kind of miss the journey. So you are just there for the thrill of it, but you cannot commit one single thing. So this is what makes life feel so, it's like your life is a little bit aimless, and like you don't really know what you want. So you really need to ground and connect. Oh my god, the sound of the background noise it just gets louder, which means that you really should connect with your ancestor, with your spirit guides, and ask the most important question: who am I and why I was born? And you were born because you have one life purpose that will really fulfill you. Like doing things, you were born to do one thing or maybe several things that will really fulfill you. So ask for guidance. What is it? What is that thing that is worth seeking and worth fighting for? Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins is very grounded. It's like they don't just all about all the beautiful things, all the glow, all the romantic stuff. He's not about romanticizing the journey, romanticizing the result. He's all about making it work in the real world. So say you want to look for love, but you also need to, prepare to build a home, to get financial security, so that when you meet your soulmate, you are ready to live with them in the 3D world. So it should be a mix between practicality and romanticism. I don't know. Yeah, and appreciate what you have. Okay, I think you have a lot of good friends. So yeah, don't just look at the surface things. Sometimes it's the simple things that make us happier. Okay, so yeah, so I guess that's the current situation. You are confused. I just want to clarify this 10 of Wands, or maybe this 4 of Cups. Wait, I think I will use a smaller deck so that we will still have room for what your guides, or rather what your intuition has been trying to tell you about this situation. I think I have pretty much covered some of it. Okay, pile number 2's intuition. Can you please clarify to pile number 2 what do you mean by the 4 of Cups? Pile number 2's intuition. I need a general energy to clarify what is going on with the 4 of Cups, please. What is going on with the 4 of Cups, please? And that was quick. Yeah, you want wedding. You want lavish wedding. You want a romance, a fairy tale romance. But look at this bird right here. The cup is so simple. Like, you can find love. Okay, it's like this. Like, probably you hope to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend who are like from the outside they seem so perfect. Like, they are athletic, they are handsome, they are pretty, they are loving, they are rich, they are financially secure. I don't know, it's just a dream prince. But love is something so deep. Love can be found within all of us. And so even if you find someone who are not like that, but you feel comfortable with them and they make you happy, and you are so attuned to each other, why not? Right? So it doesn't have to be all glamour and everything, okay? Yeah, what is more important is that you realize the importance of give and take. And let me tell you, like a scale, sometimes it won't be equal. Like, there will be times when you falter, or when your soulmate falter and you have to do most of the work. But as long as you continue to grow in love and get mature in the process, like, that is the most beautiful thing about love, okay? Just like our relationship with ourselves and the universe. Just like our journey to self-love. It's like, it's not easy, it's a bumpy road, but in the end, you can come into harmony with yourself. But please clarify one more thing, because that, I think that card flipped over too fast. Yeah, happiness can be simple, and it can be simple as being. I think you don't even, maybe some of you haven't even considered how happy and how free it is to be single. Like, if you, that's why you should ask yourself, sorry, I already split the deck, but with the Knight of Cups earlier, you should really ask yourself, what is it that make you happiest in this life? Okay, well, what is it, like, say if you only have one more day to live, what is it that you want to do the most? And I think your answer will surprise you. Like, maybe, oh, there are still a lot of places I want to go, a lot of cultures I want to see, there are a lot of things I want to do myself. Now, that cross out one of the cups that you consider. So it means that you are still happy being single, and you don't have to rush to find love. I think some of you probably may be pressured also with the 10 of Wands by your family to, hey, quickly get married, because you are almost 30 or something like that. But no, life is not like that, okay? Life is not like that. Yeah, the Knight of Cups here. What is it that can make you feel like you soar like an eagle? What is it that make you truly happy, even when you don't have much money, even when you don't have too many options? What is it, this one thing that makes you insanely happy? And sometimes happiness can and actually happiness comes from within. So if you appreciate what you have now, please watch, okay, I'm going to link another movie. It's called About Time. It's about time traveling to fix your mistakes. But in the end, okay, a little bit of spoiler, the main character decide not to time travel anymore, and instead he decide to live normally like everybody else who cannot time travel, and look at the beauty of what he has in his life. Even at the worst of days, he tried to find gratitude, something to be thankful for in even not so good days. And it makes him happy. It makes him happy without time traveling, without fixing every single mistake in his life. It's a good movie, yeah. Ooh, almost 23 minutes, and we haven't even talked about what action your intuition wants you to take. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. I see Hierophant. Like, you don't have to try so hard. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I think some people try to guilt you into considering a dream that is actually their dream and not yours. So please, get in touch with your ancestor, get a reading, spiritual reading, pray to your ancestor, not pray, but like consult with your ancestor, pray to the source, the divine, to show you what can make your life worth living, and just focus on that. And don't, I think this also can mean something else. It can mean that maybe there is a tradition in your family that shape you into thinking that you must want certain things, but maybe you have a different belief that actually what you want the most is not what your family from generation to generation want the most. So yeah, this requires a lot of self-searching, okay? A lot of self-searching. Some of your family, they want you to become like everybody else, like toiling for money and stuff. And yeah, it's like if you feel called to do something on your own that is new and unconventional, then follow that urge, okay? Maybe your ancestor can also tell you what happened in the past in your line, in your generational line, so that they can warn you not to make the same mistake some of your ancestors made or something. Okay, now pile number two's intuition. What is your advice to pile number two? What is your advice for pile number two to effectively resolve the situation that probably pile number two fail to listen? Okay, what is your advice for pile number two about the situation that they may fail to hear or to listen to? Pile number two's intuition or higher self, pile number two's intuition or their higher self. What do you suggest pile number two to do? Wow, okay. wow, we have oh, okay. I'm going to take them all. Okay, starting with these cards. Yeah. Oh my god, you got 333. Oh, sorry. Sorry, this is not 3. 3 of wands, 3 of coins. Pile number 2, you have a potential, you have a passion that is probably buried deep within you, and you cannot concentrate or focus on them, and you end up getting burned out because you take on all other people's burdens, all other people's dreams, when actually what you need to do is to focus on what is it that you want in life. Maybe you have 2 options that you actually really want, and choose just one. Get out of this I don't know, the trappings of, this is a castle, but the castle looks dark. So like I said, everything that glitters is not always gold. And we often read in fairy tales how, for example, how Hansel and Gretel were lured by the evil witch with a house made of cookies that promise all the sweet things, but actually it's a trap. Okay, so you have to run from that trap of superficial things, and find out, like I said, I think I said before, you should consult with your ancestor, with your guides. Who am I? Why was I born in this world? To do what? And then they will make you realize who you truly are when you are free of everybody else's influence. Like when you are alone with your good friends, you are probably a comedian. You are so funny, you know a lot of dad jokes. Or maybe when you are with your friends, you are someone who is very fiery. You have a lot, you have high ambitions. Or maybe when you are alone, say, ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing the most when you are alone? And don't consider other people's opinion. Don't be a people pleaser. Learn to be very honest with yourself. What is it that makes that sets you on fire when you think about it? There must be a passion. So see, this Queen of Wands, she's just holding one wand, but she makes a lot of magic with it. She makes a lot of magic with it. This is what your intuition has been trying to tell you to do. Ask for where your heart genuinely is in. Home is where your heart is. So what is the thing or the place or the people that can make you feel like home, where you can be like this Queen of Wands, full of life, full of fire, full of excitement. Okay, and with this 3 of coins, I think this is like there will be unlikely people sent to you, or maybe there are already people around you who you overlook, who actually can help you to realize this thing, to manifest this thing that you truly desire. So if you have been feeling that you have been like, maybe there are friends who are willing to help you set up your business, but you are like in 2 minds about it. Maybe you tell them, oh no, I don't think I can begin a business, when actually they can help you promote, they can help you with the word of mouth. Please consider it, okay? Please consider people who probably And I think this is also saying that if you meet people along the way who probably are not your type of people or your type of soul tribe, but you and them get along and you have the same view, then it's your soul tribe. So be open-minded, okay? Be open-minded about the people who can help you, the people who will be your soul tribe, because they can be unexpectedly a good help or a good teacher or something. We have Temperance and we have Page of Cups. I'm just going to show this to you because this card, like they drop in in a pile. So but the main card is this one, okay? Because it fell like this with this on top, okay? So Temperance and Page of Cups. Yeah, this is like transition, okay? I think this is you right now, like doing multiple things at once. But the difference is that with this Ten of Wands, you try to do everything and you get nowhere, and you got burnout. You got burnout, and you cannot effectively go after what you truly want. Okay, I think my camera just cut me off again. That is so annoying. I mean, I'm using my old phone because it's handy, and it cuts every. Oh no, I think they cut at 33 minutes. Okay, I'm going to stop now before they cut me. Alright, so the difference between this Ten of Wands and this Temperance is that this Temperance know what is important, okay? Everything else, she just gives like 30% of or 10% of her time. Say she has 10 things to do, like washing the dishes, do the grocery, visiting my mom, or like attending a friend's birthday. She doesn't do it, she doesn't give 100% to everything because she will die from exhaustion. She just like, oh sorry friend, I cannot come to your birthday party because I'm quite tired right now, but happy birthday, and you can send them a cake. Or your mom needs your help. Hey mom, I cannot go there right now, but here are some tips to help you with your issue or whatever. And she focuses most on what her spirit, her soul wants her to prioritize at that point. So she knows how to ration, is that it? Ration her energy wisely. This is Temperance, okay? So Temperance is not multitasking and giving your all to every task, because at the end you have now no energy left, and you will kind of pass out for days. So Temperance is like prioritizing what is most important to you, and what is most important to you at any given circumstances can be different. So like, let's say today you don't feel like going out, so if your friend asks you to go out, you can say, okay, maybe sometime later, what about next week, and you focus on the rest. So you are in tune with your soul, with your spirit, what your soul needs the most at this moment. If you need to prioritize rest, you prioritize rest, and your other tasks can wait, okay? Can wait, or you kind of give like 10% to what is the last or the least priority, okay? And the Page of Cups is like finding excitement in everything. Try to find, yeah, like I said, with the About Time movie, it's like try to. So at first he tried this method his father taught him. Live your day twice. One, you you go through your day with all the stress, all the disappointment, and then you go back in time and go through the day again, but this time you look at the brighter side. And it will help you be grateful for what is going on in your life, and it will give you like a new perspective on even mundane things, okay? Yeah, Nine of Cups. So yeah, maybe what you want is love, but actually Nine of Cups is the card of self-love, self-satisfaction, okay? So if if your idea of love, romantic love, is like not remaining single, but like, you know, sometimes you hook up with someone, there is nothing wrong with it, okay? As long as you are responsible and careful not to, you know, knock up someone and then run away with it. You will get bad karma for that, okay? Okay. Anything else you want to say? Pile number two's intuition about that pile number two probably has refused to listen to you. Anything pressing you want to say about their current situation? Pile number two's intuition. Anything important you need to tell pile number two about this? Okay. Yeah, see, this one almost flip over. There are some things that you need to sacrifice, okay? So sometimes you probably confused about your dreams because maybe you worry about the consequences, like maybe, oh, it would be nice to get married, but what if my husband cheat on me and all that stuff. And that's why it's most important for you to know what will make you feel most alive. What do you want the most out of this life? And that is a question that you should take your time to answer. Like, don't hurry. And I think this Nine of Cups is telling you, your intuition is trying to tell you to try everything, try every bit of everything that you want to do. Of course, I mean, we cannot get in and out of jobs. We cannot change jobs every time, you know. But like, try every single thing that you are tempted of doing. Like, for example, you suddenly want to take up a dancing class or a fitness class, or you want to try online dating. Try it. Try it if you are curious, and see which one you like the most. Or see whether it's your thing, okay? See whether it's your thing. Like with the Nine of Cups, it's telling you to experiment with life. Experiment with life. Live more, okay? Live more. Like, as long as you take precautions, be sexually active if it's something that makes you happy, as long as you are responsible and you don't knock up someone's child and then you run away, like something like that. Or if you want, if there are new hobbies, you try everything. You try a little bit of everything, but don't commit. And then there will come a time when you have to decide, because you cannot just live aimlessly like a kite all the time. At one point, you have to decide, after trying everything, what is it that makes you happiest. And you got two Nine of Cups. One is with someone and one is alone. So maybe what you want the most is like, this is very interesting. So maybe what you don't have an attachment to a specific thing. You just want to live your life to the fullest, trying everything that you are interested in. And that's okay. Maybe it's just a trivial things like, I never go to a concert, I have to attend a concert. I never go to Europe, I have to save to go to Europe. Things like that. Live your life to the fullest while you still can. And then maybe at some point you will find what is it that make you happiest. You will understand what happiness means to you, which can be different for every single one of you. I want to clarify. Yeah, we have the High Priestess. So see, this is about your happiness probably lies in exploring all the mystery of life. And after you explore all the mystery of life that you can explore, maybe you will find out the secret, your personal secret to happiness. Yeah, sometimes happiness is like when you are, one thing that your guides also want to tell you, or your intuition wants to tell you, is that life is full of ups and downs, and maybe the part where you have to work hard, where you are underappreciated, when you are betrayed, it's like it sucks, but it makes your life colorful. It makes you appreciate the happy times more when they come, you know. Like if you are always happy, you will not you will take that happiness for granted, like the emperor here. But when, yeah, it's like a relationship, like when you are happy, jolly, you will take that relationship for granted. But if you go through that relationship with all its hardship and its sweet moments, it's like it will make you and your partner fall deeper in love because you go through it all, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Patronus. This is like Patronus, Harry Potter's Patronus to me. What lights you up? What makes you feel alive? Sometimes what makes you feel alive is experiencing disappointment, experiencing sadness, but then there is a comfort. It's like dancing in the rain. It's like finding something that makes you feel alive in that sadness. I don't know, it's very philosophical. That's why we have the Three of Swords. It's like life is made of these two things: sadness, betrayal, heartaches, but also happiness, a relationship. Yeah, it's like the relationship you have with an ex. It's like even though you guys were over, but you had a great time with each other. It's like Quill and Gamora. Like spoiler, their relationship were over, but they still, at least Quill, because Gamora cannot remember, at least Quill can still have those treasured memories of his days with Gamora. And that's what makes you happy. Life and all its colors. Okay, so let's get you last messages. So this is what your intuition is trying to tell you. Don't get confused, don't get scattered, but just try everything in the right dose. Just try everything in the right dose. I think with the Queen of Wands, it's like for some of you, it's not that there is one thing that you are meant to do. It's like you are meant to experience everything. And Queen of Wands is a vivacious energy who is always like, they can see the beauty in everything and they thrive from it. It's like, yeah, it's like they can make every situation feel lively and colorful. Or maybe it's just you are a colorful person, and so you are meant to live a colorful life. You are meant to experience life with all its colors, different things in life, living life to the fullest. That's the meaning of this Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so last message from, yeah, walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. Trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. In this indigenous lesson, you will find the will to survive. I think this is saying that you are a free spirit, and you are meant to experience a lot of things and gain wisdom from it, and also experience the sweetness of life from different things. Okay. Anything else? Your pile number two's intuition about their current situation. Change beckons. Wait, this is the same as pile number 3. Maybe you need to check pile number 3. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckon today. Yeah, just live, go by the flow, but remaining true to your center. What makes your center happy? Like, you may try a lot of things, but in these different things, there is one thing, there is one red thread that connects it all, and that is the experience of life and all its sweetness and bitterness. Okay. It's a bit philosophical, but if you are a free spirit person, I think you can feel what I was trying to say. So let's just pull. Wow, this reading is already longer than intended, because there are a lot of messages coming here. Okay, I'm going to shuffle off camera because these cards are so big. Okay, spirit guides of pile number 2. or pile number 2's higher self and intuition, please give them one last practical advice for their current situation. One last practical, effective advice. Okay, this is like they almost fell, but they didn't. Convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. So this is like living life unapologetically. Always be honest about yourself and always be honest about others on how you feel, but like in a way that is polite, that is civil. Okay, so you will not have no regrets. Don't hold back. Don't say A when what you mean is B. That is the meaning of living your life to the fullest. Yeah, clearing the excess, meaning everything unaligned must go. Everything that you feel, oh, I don't like this thing, I don't like politics, I don't like working in the office. If you already try it and you don't like it, leave it. Okay, leave it. I think you are a very, very spirit person and very free spirited, and you are meant to like travel a lot or do a job that involves traveling and a lot of creativity or combining different forms of creativity. So one last message, please. One flip over card. Thank you. Ooh, rediscover your zeal. I think I brought this message on my Instagram, pick a card about message from BTS members, and I think this is a message from V, Taehyung. And you know who Taehyung is. Like he follows his intuition. He tries everything. He is always revolutionary. He tries acting, he tries modeling. He's not like the other members who is kind of staying in one line. He tries everything. So I think you are like Taehyung. You are like V of BTS. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling, Queen of Wands, for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Yeah. Live your life to the fullest, pile number 2. That's all your guides want from you, because that's who you are. So that's for you, pile number 2. I hope you love this reading. I hope this resonates. If you want personal reading, you can book with me. The details are down below in the description box. If you like my style of reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram account, because I upload lots of pick a cards there that I don't upload on YouTube, different topics. Okay, so make sure you subscribe as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everyone. Hello, pile number 3. So if you are drawn to this tarot deck or the third pile, this is going to be your reading on what your intuition has been trying to tell you about a particular situation that you are facing that gives you a hard time, but for some reason you cannot hear your intuition or your inner guidance on what to do about the situation, because you are too emotionally close or attached to what is happening. So hopefully this reading will be able to give you some guidance and advice from your spirit guides. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, so even though you already choose a specific pile, there are many other people who also choose the same pile, and your situation may vary from person to person. So if your situation is really tricky or difficult, I will suggest you to book a personal reading, whether with me or with somebody else, because then the reader will be able to tune in more to your particular situation and able to give you the exact answer that you need. Okay, so first of all, we are going to look at what situation that you are facing right now, and this is going to be like I will take the collective energy, okay, of those of you who choose this pile, what kind of situation you are facing. So God, universe, spirit guides, angels and archangels who look after pile number 3, who choose the Wheel of the Year tarot. Okay, God, universe, spirit guides, angels and archangels, please tell us with tarot cards, 5 tarot cards please, the issue that the majority of pile number 3 is facing right now. Can you please give us a guess of what they are facing right now? What issue is currently bothering them right now? Okay, we have death, so it's a kind of a, maybe you need to make a major change that feels like a debt to you because you don't want to do it, but it has to be done. Anything else? What current situation they are facing right now that gives them a lot of dilemma or difficulties? Okay. What current situation pile number 3 is facing right now? I think 3 cards will be enough. Okay, let's see what these 3 cards have to say. Wow, these are big. This has to do with career or profession because we have the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you are students, or maybe you have just started in your career, because Page of Pentacles is usually someone who has just started a career or a profession or is trying to manifest something, but it definitely has to do with money. So I get several messages here. So first, maybe you are a student and you kind of you cannot decide what kind of job you want to accept first, or maybe you are someone who has just started a business and your business probably hasn't made much, and you have been calculating whether this business has a prospect to be profitable, or whether it's whether it will take a long time before you can gain profit, and what you should do about it. So you are currently making this calculation, accounting your the advantage and disadvantage, calculating the profit and loss, trying to decide whether you should continue or move on to something else. Or yeah, you may be like working in a company, you only start your career, and it's like there is maybe what makes you confused is the consideration about money and the consideration about where your passion lies. So which one you should choose, passion or profit? And we have Death here and the Hermit. And the Hermit is usually about looking within and see who you are and what is your strongest gift. And this doesn't have to be like spiritual gift. It can be like an innate talent, or something like a field of work, a job or a career that will make you feel so much in your element, very much like yourself. So you have been like concerned about the money, but what is most important is, because this is major arcana and this is minor arcana and this is also a major arcana, so the I mean, you okay. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we haven't gotten into the advice part, and this is just like your current situation. So I guess with the Hermit, you kind of already feel deep within you that you are not happy in this job, or that this business, whatever it is, either it is something that maybe you should consider dropping because maybe it's not really what you want, and maybe you are just starting this business because everybody else is doing it, or because your parents want you to do it, or maybe your parents want you to take over or to help in the family business. But the wise soul inside you, I think you are an old soul deep within. Some of you, maybe not all, but I think this is your intuition, your spirit guide, your old soul trying to find in this darkness, in this confusion, because I feel like you are not happy where you are right now, and you are torn. and that's why we have this snowstorm. But you have this lantern. Your heart, your intuition is trying to guide you somewhere else, but it's not going to be easy because there will be judgments from people around you. Maybe your family, your environment will look down on you if you choose a different profession that is more in alignment with your soul purpose, with your soul's desire, but maybe it won't generate you so much money. And that's why we have the Death card. This is like it's time for you to leave behind, to cut out people and situation and environment that is not good for you. And by not good, it means like this career, work, job situation, or maybe this is just like a domestic situation, like you are a stay-at-home parent or something, and you want to get back out there. You want to pursue a career of your desire, but you cannot because you have to take care of the kids or whatever. And it's going to be so hard to cut out what has become a part of your life for so long, like especially when you have been conditioned to think that, oh, you should work a conventional job to earn money, or you should stay at home, take care of your kids, not leaving them to babysitters, because then your kids will not grow up to become a good person because their mother abandoned them, blah 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 blah. But people sometimes they don't consider your needs, your emotional needs, your soul needs. And this hermit figure is so tired because he has been trying for an answer that will bring benefit to all people involved, but there has been nothing. So I don't know what the runes here say. I wish I can read. I could read runes because it will make so much sense. But yeah, I think with this death card, you cannot deny your soul, your soul's calling. You cannot deny that you are unhappy, that you look for something deeper than whatever this life can give to you. It doesn't even have to be specifically a job. It can be like a lifestyle, like you work, you study like everybody else, and then you work office job from 9 to 5, and it's like, oh my god, why I don't like this, why I hate this. I mean, I haven't been in this job for long, but it's like my soul crave for something else. And this death card is saying, well, this isn't supposed to be your life, and you cannot deny that. And that's why you feel like half of you is dying, because it is a part of you that should leave. Okay, so I want to read the guidebook if there is any information about the runes there. The Hermit, the Wandering Sage. Oh, there is nothing. Spiritual search, knowledge, caution, and prudence, wisdom and introspection, and a rich interior life. Yeah, you need something that can make your soul feel fulfilled and rich. And the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. This is what you cannot see. So you can balance both. You can earn money and also have fun. Like there are a lot of things out there that can make your soul happy, but also earn you abundance. So yeah, you need to like really see. I think there is, your point of view has to be changed. Like there are certain old school traditional point of view that says you have to work from 9 to 5, you have to work in a field that generates the most money, or you have to be in this hustle culture. And it's like it has frozen you, that those kind of point of view, it makes you feel cold. But I think the universe is your intuition, your spirit guides wants you to see that there is happiness, there is warmth, there are things that can make you feel warm and happy out there if you bother to look. Okay. Oh, Ace of Cups. There is going to be an offer, a support of love for you. So let me just clarify a little about your situation here. So please clarify the Page of Pentacles. Why is it a problem for pile number 3? Oh my God, we got to. Oops. I need to cover that because of the boobies. Hang on. I hate it when it happens. There you go. I'm sorry, but I think you can see the Empress here. She is naked, and yet she feels confident, because it's like she being naked saying, this is who I am, this is my real spirit, this is the real me. I'm not being a hypocrite, I'm not living anyone else's life. Hang on, I'm just trying to look for something to cover the boobies. Oh my God. Alright, I'm fine. Scrap of paper. So yeah, there you go. And the second card is, I hope that, oh! Two of Cups. So your desire, okay, wait. A couple of things here. So maybe your desire is to become like someone who work from home and make their money at home doing what you love. And doing what you love can also count as the Two of Cups. So it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be like you doing what you love. You are married to your job and you are happy about it. And you become an empress in your own kingdom, meaning that you control your own life and abundance. How you make your abundance. And another thing is that you probably what can fulfill your soul is not money but love. Like you have been wanting to meet your soulmate, the person who will be like the your other puzzle pieces. Like you want to find a puzzle piece that fits you. It's like your desire. It may also be that another interpretation that is quite different is that you are probably doing this for somebody you love, but you still feel like you should be doing something else. So maybe you are already married, or you want to get married someday with your person, and it's like you have to work from home when you actually want to travel. So it can go both ways. Just let me know in the comment which one is true. Please clarify the death card. No, I think I'm actually going to. Yes, okay, I'm going to clarify the death card. So, Spirit, can you clarify what this death card means about pile number 3's current situation that makes them confused, feeling dilemmatic? What is it? What needs to die? What needs to die? What needs to die in pile number 1's current situation? What do they need to leave behind or cut out from their life? Takes a long while to come out. What they need to cut out from their life with their the death card? We have the Four of Swords. You want boundaries. You don't want people to control your life. You want to yeah, it's like you beavers, they store food for the winter, and you want to become an empress in your own kingdom. So, but let's pull another card. I hope I can get a flip over, please, for clarify the Judgment. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use this card because it's clearer. So yes, you are called to do something bigger than this Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles, it may be a job that will give you some useful skill for the future, but you are not meant to stay there forever. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you that the back of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this is your mom, this is your parent. They are entrepreneurs and they won't expect you to follow their footsteps, but you don't like the line of business that your family is doing. You have a call, maybe a call to more spiritual, more artsy jobs, because we have all the flowers there. You are called to make the world a more colorful, beautiful place, whether by your art, whether by your spiritual gifts or other talents that you have. Please clarify the Hermit, what pile number 3 is actually seeking. Yeah, you want to become an artist, see? You want to contribute to humanity with your arts, making beautiful portraits that will make people see how beautiful they are, you know? Oh, look at that, 10 of Cups. Yeah, you want to meet your soulmate and have a happy family, but your current what is being asked from you, or the career path that you are in right now, it doesn't support that. Okay, so what your intuition has been trying to say about this issue that you have been in denial about, what your intuition has been trying to tell you about what to do about this issue. What pile number 3's intuition is trying to say, trying to tell them about this issue that pile number 3 has not listened to. What their intuition has been trying to tell them about this situation that pile number 3 hasn't been able to listen to. Wow, okay. I think we need some more cards. Two more cards, please. What pile number 3's intuition has been trying to tell them about this situation that they are in denial or they cannot listen. That they have been refusing to listen. What their intuition has been trying to tell them about this situation, please. It takes a while for your cards to come up. What their intuition has been trying to tell them about this situation. Great. Ace of Cups and the World. Yeah, you see this King of Swords and this Four of Pentacles. This is like a very square energy, and this old man here looks like Ebenezer Scrooge. It's like they are hoarding golds and they never do any charity. They want every money in the world for themselves. They only think about money, 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 and nothing else. And with the King of Swords, this quality also, I also see this quality on Ebenezer Scrooge. Like they even work in Christmas, you know. I mean, Ebenezer Scrooge never gave Bob Cratchit extended holidays for Christmas. Like Bob Cratchit can only take one day off on Christmas Eve, and like on Christmas Day he has to go back to work early in the morning. Like that is so unbelievable. So you see there are poinsettia, I don't know how to mention it. It's the Christmas plants, but this King of Swords is like, it's like they don't even see these plants. So I think there is a figure in your life that has been controlling you, and they have been trying to make you, turn you into someone like them. A masculine figure And by masculine, I don't mean a man. Like it can be a man or a woman, but with strong masculine energy. Okay, so they have been controlling you, and they believe that their point of that logic and mind and plan is the only way to go to have a happy life. But do these people look happy? No, they don't look happy at all, and you feel trapped. You feel trapped, like you have been trying to appease both parties, like you and them. It's like you have been trying to, maybe you have someone in your life already, like you have a lover and they want you to go live with them, and they want to travel around the world with you, like with the world cut here. It can also mean traveling. It can also mean doing something that reach like say doing YouTube videos that reach viewers around the world, something like that, something that is exciting, that something that is out there, something that will introduce you to a lot of exciting experience. Like these are very outdoorsy, very open, very pleasant, very magical thing. And here it's very so much in contrast. This is like no fun, no love, nothing, and you are trapped in the middle. And you have been stalling in making decision, like you just hope somebody will come and rescue you. And I think with the Ace of Cups, there probably will be an offer for you to do something that you really really love, and which your significant other probably also approve. And this is where your intuition wants you to take. Okay, this is what your intuition wants you to take, the path that you should take. Because with the Judgment card and the Death card, this is meant to be. As difficult as it is, you have to cut this person from your life, or this energy from your life, because this is not healthy for you. It's only going to make you a miserable old man or woman. Because in the end, like, yes, of course, money helps, but money cannot buy happiness. Like, what's the use of hoarding money if you don't use it to finance what you really love doing? So money is just a tool. It's not the destination. It's not the goal. So I think what your intuition is trying to tell you is that whatever it is that you have earned, you should use it. Start to invest it to something that you love, something that will take you to see what this life has to offer, something that will allow you to experience life to the fullest, meet new people, learning about different cultures, going to places that will enrich your mind and soul, like doing all these things that will enrich your mind and soul and make you always feel fulfilled. Now I remember Chloe Taylor said that the old mentality that of poor artists, it's fading now, because now it's the era of the internet, and people can make money doing like stupid, silly TikTok videos. Now you can do so much more than that. You can do something meaningful, like, I don't know, reading tarot, helping people, giving people advices, posting your art, selling them in Etsy, I don't know, whatever. Or even writing stories in fan fiction forums. And I'm just going to tell you that there is I'm translating a novel right now from an author who used to write in a fan fiction forum, and now she becomes a published writer. So nothing is impossible. Okay, yeah, this is you. You are the Queen of Wands. This is who you are supposed to be, not this Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you should start to research, find information. I think this King of Swords, what they taught you, it's going to be useful as well. but not for something that they want you to do. Like they probably taught you how to be strategic, how to be wise, how to look far ahead, how to watch the trends, business trends. And you can use that knowledge for your own good, okay, for your own path. Yeah, you have been like you have been feeling really emotional about this with all this water, but you are being forced to rein your emotion, rein what your heart's desire, and do. Yeah, you are supposed to. You feel, or maybe this King of Cups is someone who will come and help you. I don't know, but you have been trying to rein in your emotion, not showing how upset you are because this King of Swords taught you to be someone who who disregard your heart when it comes to career. Yeah, go after your dreams. Don't be afraid to take risks. There will be some ups and downs, but look at that. The Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands with the two people here. It's not going to be easy, but with the High Priestess, it's like the universe have more in store for you. Like if you decide to follow your heart, they are going to help you in mysterious way. And you won't be alone with the Ten of Wands that we saw earlier. There are two people carrying watermelons up to the hills, and I see that as you and your partner, so you won't be alone. So don't worry. So yeah, I'm going to take some oracle advices. Okay, advice for pile number 3. Pile number 3's intuition, what last messages do you want to tell? Oh, that's fast. Protectiveness. And at the bottom of the deck, we have secrets. So you have a lot of potential that you haven't unlocked, or maybe you have locked away because for some reason, it's like you are expected to be stay-at-home parent, or you have to take care of family business, you have to protect your whole family perhaps. But I think this also means that maybe your dreams are being protected. So this card jumped out too fast, so let's try again. Pile number 3's intuition, can you give us a clearer message please for pile number 3? Clearer message for pile number 3, last messages to conclude the reading. What they should do, what direction they should take, what direction they should take. Oh, my dear friend almost want to come out. So you do have some, you are not alone. You definitely are not alone, so don't worry. So look at this snow here and the snow in the Hermit's card here. So you may feel all alone trying to figure this out, how I can. Oops, I think I have been cut by my camera. So anyway, you probably have been trying to resolve this issue alone. You feel left out in the cold, trying to find a solution that will be a win-win situation for everyone. But with my dear friend here, you have somebody to rely on. If you feel like you have no one, look around. Don't hide yourself, don't isolate yourself thinking how I'm going to resolve this. Ask for help if needed, or there will be someone sent to help you. Okay. Oh, this card is meant to come up again. Okay, so I don't know, I think this means that you are being protected, so don't worry. Yeah, this is not like you have to stay home and whatever. With these eggs here, these are what your dreams, you want to nurture your dreams. And please know that protect your dreams, keep your dreams close to your heart, and it's like your spirit guides will protect you. Okay. Yeah, butterfly garden, transformation, white rose of hope. So can we get maybe clarify that protectiveness with this? Change beckons, the path is shifting, the road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Yeah. What is this protectiveness? Can we clarify this using the Diviner's Oracle? Pile number 3's intuition, please. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now. I think you are ready to, yeah, you are ready to fly. This is like a mother bird protecting their eggs until they are ready to fly. Okay, until they are ready to fly. And just one last practical advice from the Whisper of the Ocean Oracle deck, and we will close out your reading. Woo! That's the bad shuffle. So yeah, you are not meant to stay at home, pile number 3. You are meant to go out there. I think I'm going to shuffle off camera because these cards are so big. I don't want to knock down the tripod by accident. So what is the last message for pile number 3 from pile number 3's intuition, please? Just one card will do. Practical advice for pile number 3 from pile number 3's intuition, please. Just one card will do. One card will do, please. Pile number 3's intuition. One card. Flip over. Flip over. Okay, if this takes too long, I may need to cut the video. Pile number 3's intuition. What is the practical advice that can help pile number 3, please? What is the practical advice that can help pile number 3, please? Practical advice that can help pile number 3, please. Just one. Just one. Just one. This one almost want to come out, but I'm going to get a flip over, please. Please, intuition of pile number 3. Spirit guides of pile number 3, please. Oh, they don't want to speak. Practical advice for pile number 3. Oh, finally. Oh, God. Keeping it in check, number 8. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. This is interesting. Alright, pile number 3. So I recorded this after I finished recording your whole reading, and I just felt that I need to clarify something regarding this last oracle advice that you got from your guides, from your intuition, because it seems that at first glance the message in this card seems to be a little bit contradictory to your overall message, in which you are being guided to take a different direction that is more suited to what your heart desire. I recorded your reading yesterday, so I kind of forget what I exactly said about your current situation, but it's something like that. And this card says, pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So this seems to be like contradictory, because it seems to advise you that you are being reckless, but actually it's not. Because at some point in your reading, we got this card as the one of the cards in the bottom deck energy, and this is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is surveying the area or the land that they want to go to before they actually depart to the place. So they take a survey. They analyze the surroundings, the situation there before they take action. So together, I think these two cards is just your intuition telling you that yes, indeed, you should take a different direction, but do some research first. Okay, so if you want to move to a different country, or you want to work overseas, or you want to switch your career, you have to make some preparation. You have to probably make a gradual transition from your old career to your new career, for example, and you have to survey the market for your new career, and maybe you need to look for information, everything you need to know about the place that, or the field that you are switching to. So these are what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, so I hope that clarifies the meaning of this oracle advice. I think this is like this is just a practical advice that before you embark on this change, you should cross all the T's and dot all the I's, you know. Like preparing, yeah, like I said, this King of Swords, this Four of Pentacles, they can benefit you. Your experience now can benefit you. So make some preparation before you go on your way. What is this? Boost to service. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Yeah, this is like following your heart, but keeping it in check. Like before you jump into the water, you should test the water first. Just a practical advice. But yeah, you are meant to leave the situation and go after your soul purpose, your soul calling, what lights you up. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 3. I hope this helped and resonate. If it does, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Check out the description box below if you want to book a personal reading. And I also have Instagram, so DM me if you need a personal reading. I will never DM you to ask personal reading, so be careful. And yeah, follow my Instagram because I also post different pick a cards there. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.